Now wait a minute, I take care of my circuits. I have a care agreement. Why do I need to care about any of this?
Look, Nimrod, that is your name. Right. Okay, look, Nimrod. When someone goes in for repairs, and they don't have a care agreement, what do you think happens?
We are all civilized units. They get repaired, right?
Who do you think pays for that? Oh, and let's back up a bit. You go in to get preventive maintenance to keep things from going wrong. That is covered by your care agreement. Without a care agreement, other units wait until they are broken and more costly to repair.
Doesn't the big machine just cover that?
The big machine doesn't just make things appear from nowhere, you Nimrod. The big machine creates everything from our input.
So, the units without care agreements should have gone in for preventive maintenance. We would have paid less. Is that what you are saying?
Without a care agreement, they cannot get preventive maintenance. Only emergency repair. The most expensive kind.
But I don't understand. The big machine lowered the contributions based on my production. But I hear that the emergency repair centers are being overrun with units without care agreements. How is this paid for?
It is called cost shifting.
Cost shifting?
Yes, cost shifting. And it is expensive. In fact, some economists call it the cost shift hydraulic.
Like the hydraulic lift they put me on at the repair center, so they can get a better look at my undercarriage.
Exactly. And cost shifting lifts repair expenses sky high too.
How is that?
When someone without a care agreement needs repair, the repair center will do the job. The big machine will pay for some of it. Some of it will be charged to the care agreement companies and they will charge you more for your care agreement. Some of it will be paid for by the repair center raising their rates for all of their services and you pay for that too. And since many units without care agreements go to repair centers run by counties, your payments to the big machine that are based on the value of your home will increase.
I did notice that my payments to the big machine that were based on the value of my home were going way up. I wondered about that.
Yes.
And I did notice the cost of my care agreement had increased also.
And it is worse than it seems, because every time the cost shifts, the cost goes up because of added paperwork.
What is paperwork? What is paper?
An archaic form of information transfer used by humans, Nimrod. Paper was the medium of transfer. It was slow, cumbersome and costly, like cost shifting.
I see. We use this for cost shifting?
No, Nimrod. But we might as well. With cost shifting, instead of getting one small bill up front, you wind up getting many small hidden bills hitting your tiny tin tuchus from behind.
Oh, do you think it looks tiny? I have been reducing my fuel intake.
That's not the point, Nimrod.
Sorry. Yes. I see. I'm being overcharged by hidden bills for care for units without care agreements.
That's right.
What should we do? We can't let these units go without repair.
No, we can't. We need to face the fact that we are already paying for it one way or another and find the most efficient way to do it.
I agree.
If every unit had a care agreement that provided preventive maintenance, then repair cost would be lower.
That sounds good.
And if we paid for it with our contributions that are based on our production, we could avoid cost-shifting expenses.
And as long as we are doing that, we can all share the same care agreement.
Why would we do that? I like my current care agreement.
Well, think about it. If cost shifting costs money because of this paperwork, then having so many care agreement companies must be an even bigger cost.
How so?
I know my employer spends many resources negotiating with care agreement companies.
Yes, mine does too.
And my repair center has to figure out what repairs I can have and how to bill for my repairs. They have a whole office just to deal with the care agreement companies.
Yes, and each care agreement company has its own army of executives and administrators and workers. Yes, I see your point.
So if there were just one care agreement company, there would only be one administration. The employers and care centers would not have the trouble they do now. It would be so much less expensive, even after providing care agreements for those who do not have them now.
But there would be less choice.
There would be more choice.
How is that, with only one care agreement company?
Right now, my care agreement won't let me go to your repair center. Your care agreement won't let you go to my repair center. With one care agreement we could both choose from all the care centers and go wherever we want.
Who will own this care agreement company? Who will run it?
We will. We'll keep it separate from the big machine. We'll make it like a public utility, so it has to answer to us, and we control the decisions about price and quality.
That sounds like a great plan. Let's go get to work on it.
I can't wait to tell others how much we will save. What shall we call the plan? I know. How about the how to end cost shifting, take care of everyone, improve health at lower cost care agreement plan?
That's nice, Nimrod, but why don't we just stick with single-payer health care?